Is the ArcTeryx bird head toque beanie worth it? In this video, we're gonna figure that one out. Hey everybody, I'm Massimo and welcome back to the only channel on YouTube that covers in-depth videos of cars and streetwear. And today, we're going over another beanie review. It is winter time and you guys absolutely killed it in the support of the last beanie review I did, so I figured why not continue with the next popular beanie out right now, which is this bad boy. You know, a brand that I just now recently heard of, ArcTeryx, and apparently everybody loves this beanie, especially this one in its Orca colorway. So before we get into the review, be sure to like and share for that YouTube algorithm, so subscribe. Any support would just be awesome. Now let's get right into the review. Alrighty, these things don't come in any special packaging or bags or anything like that, so here it is, unboxed already for you guys. Some background information. I'm not sure how long these things have actually been around, but recently they've been getting a lot of traction. These things retail for $50, and it seems like a lot of people are having some struggle getting their hands on these. If you've never heard of the ArcTeryx brand, they're pretty much a brand that specializes all in like outdoorsy type wear, jackets, all that stuff, and of course beanies. So this is a beanie not only made for styling but also a lot of functionality. So is this beanie worth it? Well, let's start by talking about the styling. Alright, so as you can tell with the Orca colorway, this thing is pretty much all black, nicely knitted wool as well. On the front right here we have the ArcTeryx brand right there, it's nicely stitched on. And then woven into this beanie is a skeleton of a bird. Quite interesting, kind of looks kind of dope that it's a skeleton of a bird. We have one tag on this beanie right here, this fancy ArcTeryx bag. It's kind of cool though, it's kind of like almost designer-like, you know, with this tag. And once again, it also has the little bird logo right there. I think that's a bird. Is that a bird? I just wouldn't search stuff. It is a bird, but it's like some old fossilized dinosaur bird. So I was like, where's the wings on this guy? Anyways, no sizing on this thing. It's all one size. And it's also unisex as well, so it's supposed to be for men and women. On the very top, we also have the wash tag of the ArcTeryx beanie. No washing instructions or anything, just tells you it's made of 50% wool and 50% polyester, which I also heard that it's recycled polyester, so good for them, you know, staying green. Inside materials are also pretty nice. It's all wool and fleece as well, so it's supposed to be added comfort as well as added thermal performance. Like to test this out sometime because it is cold as hell right now in the Midwest. I think that really all is the styling of the beanie. You know, we also have some nice structural stitch seams. Just one on the back here and some on the top. But anyways, that's all there is to the styling, so let's go ahead and put on this beanie. Righty, hopping on this beanie and whoo, oh my god, fits really snug on my head. And I don't have the biggest head in the world too, so if you guys have pretty big heads, I mean, this beanie might be a problem for you. I'm gonna put it on this way so you guys can see the nice bird and the ArcTeryx logo. And yeah, so first impressions, this is pretty comfortable, but I wouldn't say it's as comfortable as a Supreme beanie. That's because that one had definitely more of a looser fit and everything. This one definitely tries to be more close fitted, so it gives your head just a little bit of a squeeze. Not too much of a squeeze though. It's not like, you know, make my head pop, but yeah, it's just something to be considerate of if you are a larger head fellow. Not a whole lot of give on the top though, but it also doesn't really flap that much too. It looks pretty full and everything. You know, Supreme beanie kind of looks all closed off like that. This one is a little bit more, you know, nice and structural and straight up. That's also really nice. So here's what it looks like on one side. Here's what it looks like on the other side with that little tag and everything. And yeah, I guess that really all is to it, to the on head portion of this video, you know. Definitely was making my head really warm. I mean, I took that off and felt the breeze hit my skull. I put on my other hat. So time to give my final verdict of this beanie. Now on scale 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this beanie a 7.5 out of 10. I'm going to half a point here. You know, I don't really think it's great. You know, the materials are good and I'm sure it keeps you nice and warm, probably more so than the Supreme beanie, but I thought the Supreme beanie was a little bit more comfortable than this one. And also, you know, the dinosaur fossil is kind of cool, but I don't know, I think they should have went maybe more minimalistic. I don't know, maybe people really like it, but I think it's a little too much for me. But yeah, overall it's a pretty good beanie. I just wouldn't say it's great. Like, for the prices of this, I think I would get a Supreme beanie over this. But if I was more of an outdoorsy guy though, I think I would go with this beanie though, because I feel like this would keep my head warm more. I don't know, it's strange. So not worth it if you're like a streetwear guy in my opinion, but worth it if you are an outdoors person. But also $50 is kind of steep for a beanie. And I don't think anybody wants to pay resale right now for these. So if you can find these for retail and under, I would say it's worth it. But pay more than retail for this beanie, I don't really see it. It's not really for me. So this is definitely not really much of a worth it. Might get a lot of hate for that, but my opinion. So it's all really that needs to be said for the ArcTeryx bird head toque beanie. What'd you guys think about it? Comment down below your opinion, like and share for that YouTube algorithm, and last but certainly not least, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.